Okay, good evening, everybody. If we could, I'd like to start tonight's meeting and with the flag salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, thank you for that. Can I get a motion to approve tonight's meeting agenda?
All motion.
Can I get a second? Any discussion? All those in favor? Okay. I'd like to start tonight's meeting with a moment of silence. First, for Jennifer Smolnick. She had 21.3 years of service within the district. She was an English teacher from September 2nd, 2003 to August 7th, 2017. She then was the assistant principal at Central Square Middle School from August 8th, 2017 to June 30th, 2021. She then was the elementary principal at Miller Hawk from July 1st, 2021 to March 26, 2025. And then second, we had Paul Manjeek, was hired on September 1st, 1962, retired June 30th, 1991, with 29 years of service. He taught business and driver's education. He was the rifle coach for 59 years through the 2023 through the 2024 school year. Okay, a moment of silence. Okay, thank you, everybody. It's a tough week for the district last week. Okay, on to the community open forum. The Board of Education has set aside this time as an opportunity for the community to address the board. To allow for public participation, a period not to exceed 30 minutes shall be set aside during the first part of each board meeting. Presentation should be as brief as possible. The board will not permit in public session discussion without involving individual district personnel or students. Comments should be related to school matters and will be limited to 2 minutes. Christina, the floor is all yours.
Hi, I'm Christiana Drolleman. I just finished 10th grade here at PVM, and I'm a Boy Scout. For my Eagle project, I want to build a sidewalk at the middle school. It would, paper side passing around right now, show you where the sidewalk would potentially be going. It would be connecting the bus loop to the crosswalk. This would help improve student safety. It gives them a place to walk, it keeps them out of the snowy, wet grass, and makes it so they don't have to walk with the cars and buses driving on the road. Anna Marie we lost last year, and it would really help students because we know they do walk there. It could really improve their safety. I have been in contact with the director of facilities and have been informed of how we need to meet ADA compliance and what utilities are in the area. To meet these requirements, I have been in contact with officials, professionals in the areas. I have Tim Coyer here with me today. He is a land surveyor. I have also been in contact with Joe Subtoka, project manager, and Michelle Barton, licensed engineer. They have all agreed to help me with this project. This sounds like it could cost the school some money, but since it would be my Eagle project, it would not cost the school anything to build this sidewalk. Without the sidewalk, students are pretty much being encouraged to walk in the road with the buses. The sidewalk will give them a place to go. I believe a free sidewalk could really improve and benefit our students and their safety.
Okay, so I've gotten a little bit of information. First, I want to thank you for coming in. It can be kind of an intimidating group to present for and be in front of. You've talked with our facilities with Paul, and I think some of the concerns he had was covering up some utilities and the access to it. I think is what he had concerns about.
That's correct.
So
Good evening, Tim Coyer. Contacted by Christina. The utilities are definitely something that we have to address. So with any type of design and any type of improvement like this, we have to do a full topographic survey, which my office would do. We would identify and map out any utilities in the survey area. Then we would give that information to a licensed engineer. They would design the project to avoid the utilities in question. So before anything went too far, we would map all that out and have a plan for it. It might have to be rerouted depending on where utility access is, but we would do a full survey to scope it out.
any board members got any questions?
Of an age where this is going to become like a deadline, you have to have it done by a certain time?
I am 16.
Okay, good. It sounds like an excellent idea. Again, Paul Brissett, our Director of Facilities, you have been in contact with him. I guess the next question and the next step would be sitting down with Paul to really kind of figure out what the scope would be. I love the fact, and I'm sure the community would as well, that it's not a cost to the district, so no one's going to say, well, that's our tax dollars and whatnot, even though I agree it's a very needed thing. I mean, that was a tragedy that took place. And this board and the board before and the board before and the board before that for 27 years tried to get that crosswalk. I wrote letters. Former superintendents before me wrote letters. And unfortunately, it took a tragedy before they could put that crosswalk in. So regarding next steps, if we can figure out a time that we can, sit down to kind of look at the scope of this, I'm all for it. All right? Thank you so much for putting this much time into it.
And you want to get you have the contact information for who was it?
Oh, yes, she does.
Oh,
They've been emailing back and forth.
Look forward to it. There's nothing, my younger brother's an Eagle Scout, so it's quite an honor. It's quite a thing to get accomplished, so good luck with it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we will move on to item E, personnel. Can I get a motion to accept item E in its entirety?
I'll motion.
Any discussion? All those in favor? On to item F, consent agenda. Could I get a motion to accept that in its entirety?
I'll motion.
Second? Any discussion? All those in favor? Okay, on to, we don't have any student board members. They've been excused from this last meeting, so any board members have anything they'd like to talk about? Okay, Tom, you're up.
All I have to say is we're all gearing up for graduation, which is this coming Friday at SUNY Oswego, the ice rink. It's going to be great. Kudos to our administrators and the rollout for Regents exams. We had a little glitch. A lot of districts did technology-wise. Ted played a key role in quickly, fixing that. We have been hiring. We've been typical end of the year things that we wrap everything up. But this has been, knock on wood. In some aspects, it's been very normal, and in other aspects, there's been obviously a lot of tragedies. We had the moment of silence for Jennifer Smolnick. That was very difficult today. She's the Smolnick family plays a key role in this community, and we'll all continue to support the family, obviously, for years to come. And also, Paul Manjeek, just a legend. When it comes to coaches, I don't think anyone has coached 58 years and had the success. Anybody that comes into our gym, and I often have people from other schools, when they're opposing teams, come in and they'll say, "Oh, National Rifle," and we saw something when John Mannion was here. So Paul Menjique played a key role. We've had board members that were on it, the rifle team. Their kids have been on it. He has impacted generations of people that have come through this community. So with that, again, gearing up for graduation, we're excited about that. Thus concludes a superintendent report.
Okay, on to item I. Can I get a motion for adjournment?
I'll motion.
Can I get a second? Any discussion? All those in favor?